Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. This is your daily tarot reading for Tuesday, January 29th, 2019. We are almost done with the first month of 2019. I do hope, like I say every week, that this month has been good for you and that you've been able to stick to your resolutions or whatever goals you may have made. I know a lot of people make goals at the beginning of the year, and I do hope that you've been able to stick to them. And if not, there's 11 more months to get back to that, okay? Just try not to push your plans back too long because this is your life and you need to be living it, right? Let's go ahead and get started. It's a little bit later in the afternoon or in the evening. I'm going to start with your overall energy. This is going to help us understand the rest of the reading in case you're new to the channel. If you are, hello, and thank you for being here. So what is your overall energy for this day, for Tuesday, January 29th, 2019? What is your overall guiding energy for this Tuesday? Please and thank you. And of course, thank you to all of you who are here, who come back regularly, and thank you to our higher selves and all of those beings that bring us together and allow us to share these messages with one another, allow us to help each other in different ways, okay? Because as much as these readings may be helping you guys, being able to do them for you helps me out a lot. Just being able to have this practice and have this regular daily meditation thing that I know I have to do, it's just a wonderful way to help me find balance. When I don't do it or when it's late, those tend to be my kind of least balanced days. So, what is your message for this day? Your overall guiding message, overall guiding energy for this day, Tuesday, January 29th, 2019. Please and thank you. What is already with you, okay? So you might be in the position where you're looking for something or you're trying to bring something into your life. You may even be trying to manifest things, but this is a message that you have to believe in your deepest core that whatever it is you're trying to bring into your life, if it's meant to be there, it's already there, it's already yours. You may not be seeing the results of it yet, but when something is meant to be in your life, when you're meant to be in a specific place or do a specific thing, because of the way time works, you may not see that result right now, but it's really important to live your life as if it's already come to be. That's a really, really wonderful way, especially if you're someone out there who is trying to manifest and who is trying to work with attraction energies, that you believe in your core that it's already yours, because if there's any doubt, then that's going to hold you back. What is already with you is also a message that if you are looking for answers to something, if you're trying to figure something out, then chances are you already know the answer. It's there with you now. You just may need to take some time to think about it, take some time to be alone maybe, to kind of really listen to your intuition and listen to your thoughts and what's been going on, and maybe even look physically for things. If there's something you're looking for, it's already yours. That's the message of this card. Let's see what your aspirational energy is, and maybe your aspirational energy will tell us a little bit more about what that card is about, what is already with you. But it will definitely tell us the kind of energy that you can hope for and work towards if you are able to overcome your challenges today. So that's if you're able to overcome your challenges on both the physical and mental, emotional, spiritual level, then what can you hope for? What is your aspirational energy concerning what's already with you? For whoever this reading is meant for, what is their aspirational card for this day, Tuesday, January 29th, 2019? Please and thank you. To the Page of Swords, right? So the Page of Swords is someone who has confidence in his abilities. He is aware that he's ready to take on new paths, new thought paths, new creative processes or creative projects. There is a message of being careful that you don't get too cocky, because there's something that you're just not quite ready for. But with the Page of Swords energy, it is saying that you're going to be getting ready. You're going to be in a position where you can prepare for something bigger, where you can prepare to take this new path or start this new project, whatever it is. You're going to be a little bit more confident in your abilities to do that. You're going to be a little bit more you're going to think a lot more about how you do these things and how you can achieve what you're trying to achieve, but you may not be ready to take actual action yet. But you will feel a lot more confident. You will feel more ready to take on these new paths or new projects or new goals, whatever it is. Whatever it is you're trying to go after, you're going to feel a little bit more just ready. Oh, look, there are these two little suns back here, which I never noticed before, right? And the sun is often a message of positivity, a message of being able to go after your goals, and it is a message of, or it's an element of action. The sun makes me think fire. Fire makes me think activity. It makes me think someone who's going to go for it and make things happen. But because these are kind of recessed in the blue walls and everything's kind of peaceful and calm, I do think that you're not exactly at that point where you're doing the thing that you're trying to do, but you're ready. You have the ideas, you have the goals in place, you have the plans, and you're a lot more confident in what's going to come, okay? So let's see what's challenging you on the physical level. This could be your job, your projects, your careers. This could be relationships, whether romantic relationships, familial, friendly relationships, co-workers, anything like that. It can be your home life, your health, your body, anything that's going on the physical level for this day. What is your challenge today for whoever this reading is meant to guide and help? What is their challenge for today, January 29th, 2019, on the physical, earthly level? What is their challenge today? Please and thank you. Justice. Okay, so you may find yourself having some sort of argument, some sort of discontented relationships or discontent with something that you're doing. And the truth is that you don't really see every aspect of the situation, and if you are having arguments, you are fighting about something, this is a reminder that maybe you don't know everything about this situation, maybe you don't know all the answers, maybe you need to take a step back and really try to look at all the factors, because as they say, truth is blind. You don't see the full truth in this situation, whatever it is. And you know, it could be that you want someone to pay for something that they did, or you want someone, you feel slighted by someone, whatever it is, and you want someone else to kind of admit that they wronged you. But you may not be seeing it from their side. They may not think they wronged you. They may not feel like what they did is something that warrants an apology. And if you come at them the wrong way, it's going to create some sort of explosive energy for you. So really be careful, really stop and really try to look at all of the aspects of this situation. Try to see the whole truth, not just the truth of your emotions, not just the truth as it looks from your end, okay? Really try to branch out your perspective and figure out how this works in 3D or whatever, like in a full image instead of just what it looks like on your side, because I do feel like you're not seeing the whole situation the way you need to be. You're very up in arms about it. You're like, you're very sure that you're right, but because this is in your challenged position, it is, I think, telling you to kind of question the lies, question the idea of truth that you're holding on to right now, because it may not be leading you the right way. So let's see how you can overcome your challenge, how you can overcome this kind of blindness to truth, this need for someone else to apologize or make amends or atone for something they've done or for some slight you perceive. How do you approach this situation? How do you deal with it? So how do you overcome your challenge on the physical level for today, for Tuesday, January 29th? Whoa, stay in my hands. 2019. How do you overcome your challenge on the physical level? Please and thank you. See the Knight of Wands? Interesting. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever you do, like how you approach this situation, that's entirely up to you. And how it's going to play out is dependent on your choice. It's dependent on how you decide to deal with this issue. So if you decide to go in angry, if you decide to go in with this fiery Knight of Wands energy, you have to expect to receive in kind the energy that you put out. But if you go in with a lot more of a level head, then you might find that things work better. With this Knight of Wands, I am feeling like there's a lot of energy, a lot of passion underneath this, whatever it is. It could be that you're very, very angry. You're very upset about the situation, but because this Knight of Wands is in your overcoming position, I do think it's saying, you can deal with this situation with directness, with bluntness, openness, but you also don't have to be obsessive. You don't have to be so one-track minded that you just want to be right, or that you just want someone else to admit that they were wrong. Really, really stop and consider, because the Knight of Wands is the Knights tend to be a warning of being too single-minded. Your one-track mind can get you in trouble, okay? Yes, there's a lot of energy, and that's fine. Be direct, be honest, be as honest as you can be truthful as you can be, and really just, and when I say honest and truthful, I mean being true to yourself, be who you are. Don't deny that you're upset if you're upset. Don't deny that you're angry. Don't fight it. Don't try to push it away. But also be honest with the fact that you may not know everything, like with that Justice card. Be honest with yourself about the fact that you may not have behaved the way that would have made this play out better, okay? And again, like I said, be honest with yourself about the consequences of your behavior. If you do decide to go after this situation with a lot of excitement, a lot of excited, angry energy, a lot of passionate, fiery energy, then that's going to be what you get back in return. Either that, or they're going to shut down and turn away. Okay, so really just be choosy about how you decide to approach this problem, but be honest and be direct. Okay, be real with yourself and be real with whoever you're interacting with, and know that how this plays out has everything to do with how you approach it in the first place. Okay, so let's see what's challenging you under the surface. Maybe why you're angry, maybe not. But let's see what's challenging you on the mental, emotional, and spiritual level. So what is your challenge on the mental, emotional, spiritual level under the surface for today, for January 29th, 2019, Tuesday, for whoever this reading is meant to guide? What is your mental, emotional, or spiritual challenge for this day? Please and thank you. Huh. Which one is this? This is, what is this? I want to say the Wheel of Fortune, but I don't think it is. See, that's my problem with this deck. Give me 2 shakes. I'm going to go look at the book, and let you know what this card is, because I don't actually remember. I do think that this has to do with your thought process. It's kind of going, like you'll have a thought and then you'll follow that up with like either an argument or supporting thought, depending on if it's a positive thought, you may be arguing against it. If it's a negative thought, you may be like, oh yeah, this is why. But it's just like spiraling thoughts. It's like your mind is stuck on an issue and you just can't let it go. Whatever it is, you're just kind of just focused on it, and you just keep going on and on and on, thinking about this issue. Whatever you're dealing with, you are facing that kind of night energy of obsession. I really want to say this is the Wheel of Fortune in this deck, but honestly, I'm just not sure. But I do think, yeah, you're just kind of going on and on and on. Your thoughts are stuck on this one subject. You're almost nearing that position of obsession, of just kind of being stuck in your head, stuck on this problem, not dealing with other people, not dealing with other issues, and not dealing with this problem. You're thinking about it so much, but you're not actually dealing with it. You're not actually doing anything about it. You're just stewing on it. You're just kind of suffering in silence. So I'm gonna go get the book just so I can tell you what this card is. Give me just 2 seconds. Aha! It is the Hermit, which makes a lot of sense. If you're kind of stuck thinking so much on the subject, the problem that you're dealing with, makes a lot of sense that you're not you're not thinking about anything else. You're not like going outside of yourself. You're not really caring about any other people. You're not capable of feeling like what other people are dealing with or seeing the other side of the situation. I don't remember which card it was. It might have been the overall energy, but I did mention the Hermit energy earlier because that's what I'm feeling is going on with you, and that's what's happening underneath the surface. Okay, so whatever it is, you're just kind of stuck in this place, in this thought process, and you're not really able to move out. And because this is in your challenged position, that's not really working for you, because with the Hermit, if this was in if this was in a positive position, it would say, you know, it's time for you to take a break. It's time for you to pull away from people. But you're already kind of pulled away. You're already isolated yourself because you're just in this horrible dark thought spiral. Okay, so let's see what you can do to overcome this challenge. How can you overcome this lonely thought spiraling kind of energy? This energy that's obsessively focusing on something someone said or something someone did, or just your own sadness, your own loneliness and misery, whatever it is you're just so focused on that you're not really able to see your way out of this situation. How can you overcome that for today, for Tuesday, January 29th, 2019? Please, how can whoever this reading is meant to help and guide, how can they overcome their challenge on the mental, emotional, and spiritual level? Please, how can they heal? So we have the Four of Wands, right? Look how pleasant that is. And we have the Devil. Again, we have the message that you're not seeing everything clearly right now. You're very much, because you're so caught up in your head, because you're angry about something or upset about something, whatever it is that Justice card means to you, you're not seeing all of the aspects of this situation to the point that you could be reckless. I think with the Devil here, it's a message that, you know, you need to really slow down and open yourself up to the truth here, because you're risking being very reckless. You're risking self-destruction. Okay, and be careful of self-destructive behaviors. With this Four of Wands, it is saying, you know, remember what makes you feel stable. Try to get connected with some sort of stability, whether that's connecting with your family members, whether that's just staying home and taking care of yourself emotionally, whether that's taking a moment to try to reconnect with whoever it is that's been upsetting you, as gently as you can, or taking some time away from that person until you're able to deal with them gently. Just don't rush into this. Don't try to you know, don't rush to them and say, you made me mad, you pissed me off, and now I don't like you and I hate you and all that stuff. Don't yell, don't get angry. Be very careful of reckless behavior, of self-destructive behavior. Really try to recenter, really try to find more emotional balance for yourself before you approach this person, before you approach this situation. If you have to do something that calms you down, that is just a basic way to get into your body, you know, color pictures, draw something, color in a coloring book, whatever it is that just gets you out of your head and more into your body. Exercise, it's a wonderful way to get into like vigorous exercise. It's a really good way to feel your body, to get more grounded, and to kind of work off this tension, work off this upset, this anger, and to stop obsessing, stop thinking about this problem so much that you're losing sight of the big picture. You're losing sight of yourself. Whatever it is you're trying to accomplish here, like I said, be careful of self-destructive behavior. Know that what it is you're thinking of, whatever it is you're trying to make happen or fix or deal with, it's either already better or it's already over. You need to come to accept that, okay? So that is your message there. Let's see what your energy is as you end this day. How are you going to close this Tuesday, January 29th, 2019? How are you, whoever this reading is meant for, going to end this day? And of course, as always, thank you so much for being here. If you do like these readings and you find them helpful, please subscribe to the page and like the video so that YouTube knows and so that I know, because it does feel really good to know that I am helping people in some way, okay? And if you would like a private reading or just to come say hi on Facebook, there's a link in the description. In fact, there are a few links. And if you'd like to support the channel and support all this work that is being done here, including writing work, blogs, I do a pagan blog on my website. The link should be in the description for the website. Go check that out. I do a pagan blog every week, and this week I am doing a series, or the next couple of months, I'm doing a series on something known as the Ordains, a very popular set of guidelines for Wiccans written by Gerald Gardner. So go check that out if you're interested. And let's see how you're going to close out this day. How are you going to end this Tuesday? Whoever this reading is meant for, how are they going to end this Tuesday? Please and thank you. Temperance. Okay, so not only does temperance come with the message of patience, it also comes with the message of taking your thoughts and your emotions and putting them into action. And then we have the Three of Wands, which is a message of releasing things that no longer serve you, letting go of the things that have been holding you down and keeping you from taking action. So what I'm getting here is that whatever you're going through, there will be a time when you have to move forward and say, okay, I'm either going to do this or I'm going to do that. I'm either going to deal with it in this way or I'm going to deal with it in that way. And whatever you do, the other way and all of the things that could have been with that other way, you have to let that go. You can no longer sit and think, well, what if I'd done this? Or what if I had made that choice? Or what if I could go back and would I change it? It's not helping you. Those thoughts aren't helping you. Let it go. Let it all go and move forward. It's time for you to kind of change the way you are accepting things in your life. It's time to change the way you are letting other things control your life. And that's, you know, whatever it is that's making you upset, whatever it is that created that justice energy for you, maybe it's something that you need to move away from. Maybe it's something you need to embrace. Maybe it's something you need to just pull yourself through. But if you can get out of this hermit energy, out of this kind of, not necessarily out of the hermit energy, but out of that kind of spiraling thoughts, spiraling negativity kind of thing that you found yourself in, and you can take these thoughts and really change them to something positive, and then take that positive energy and put it into action to make these changes, you are going to find such a huge change for yourself. You're going to find such a huge growth and movement, but you do have to let go of those things because they're not serving you anymore. It's time to look forward to a new version of you, to a healthier version of you, one that is able to deal with emotions and deal with thoughts in a healthy way and move forward so that you're not stuck where you are, because right now you're kind of stuck in a mental place. And then once you're able to do that, once you're able to overcome that, I do think you'll find that Page of Swords energy where you are a lot more comfortable, you're a lot more confident in your abilities, and you know now, you have more of an idea of what you need to do to move forward, okay? And whatever it is you need, whatever confidence you need, whatever power you need, remember that that is already yours. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Please have a beautiful and wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Remember always that I love you. Bye.